all that has played out recently has triggered judgment, disappointment, even bitterness at the way of the world. I'm aware that this judgment is coming from my own unresolved pain. And this pain is holding me back from life and freedom and is hardening my heart. I have sat with my pain, experienced it, and shifted into joy. I have had beautiful spiritual experiences, but the pain of the old conditioning keeps returning. Bhagavan, what do you suggest I do to become more trusting and open to life as it is and the unknown?
See, you have to go on practicing inner integrity till you've gone deep inside yourself and seen what is actually there. If you go deep inside, you will find there's nothing but fear. Essentially fear, there is deceit, there is cunning, there is jealousy, and all that muck. It's all there. You have to confront it. Confront it means not challenge it, but look at it. And then do not try to change it, because that cannot be changed, because these are contents of the mind, and the mind is very, very old. It's as old as man himself. And that is the structure of the mind that cannot be changed. It is the nature of the mind. For example, if you take sugar, sugar is crystalline. It tastes sweet. Its specific heat is that much. Its specific gravity is that much. You can't do anything about it. You take salt, it has its own qualities. So the human mind has evolved over millions of years into what it is today, but the basic structure itself has not changed very much. Fear is there. It was there for ancient man, it is there today. Jealousy was there, it is there. Anger was there, it is there. Desire was there, it is there. But the objects have changed. Probably the earlier man had fear for the tiger or the lion or some wild beast or the fear of hunger. Today's man has fear of the share market and what's happening to the economy. And somebody would have envied or felt jealousy about somebody's fear. Now you could feel jealous about somebody's car. So essentially the structure has not changed, and that's also, it has been genetically designed that way. So fighting to change that would be foolhardy. So if there is a problem with you, like for example you live in a street where there's the mafia or something like that, and there's no way you could get out of that street, and the mafia would not leave. So what is the best way to handle the situation? Could you tell me what's the best way to handle the situation? The mafia will not move, and you cannot leave that place. So what do you do?
Experience the fear.
The best way would be to go to the mafia and to surrender to the mafia. Take a pack of sweets to him or some gifts to him, maybe embrace him and praise him. Then the mafia would say, okay, you do whatever you want, I won't trouble you. You become a friend of the mafia. Something similar must happen here, because you cannot change all these things up. Because it is not you, it is there in you, but you are not that. It will remain so. Whether you are enlightened or not, it will remain so. The only difference is the enlightened man is not playing with it. He's not trying to change it. He's not feeling bad about it. It just remains. So once you see it is there, and it is there in everybody, because it is the one mind. Like let us say somebody is having a H1N1 problem. So it's not your H1N1 or somebody's H1N1. It is H1N1, that's all. It is swine flu. It's not your swine flu or his swine flu. You can't have ownership over it. Similarly, you can't have ownership over your mind and its qualities. It is the human mind. Of course, if the brain undergoes some change, maybe things will change. Maybe the future man could be very different. But as of now, that is our brain, genetically programmed. That is how it will function. So there will be a negative side to you, which you're all the time masking, because you can't exhibit it in public. There are terrible things going on inside. If you speak it out, what would happen? So there is this negative side. You have got to accept it and not say it is bad or good. It is there, that's all. You have to take a neutral stand. If you say, okay, it's very good, then something's wrong with it. If you say it's very bad, that also is not all right. It is there. You cannot do anything about it. That's when you realize change is impossible. Now when change is impossible, what do? You just keep quiet. And keeping quiet is the solution. So for this to happen, you must first probe. Without probing, how do you know what's inside there? So bravely go ahead. The blessing would help you to go inside, see a lot of things which you never imagined before. This is what all the great ones have done. Be it a Buddha or a Christ or all the great ones, they have done this. They have gone inside, they have seen what is there. And they said, let it be so. When you say let it be so, you become free of it. It is there, but you're free of it. This, if you practice, you will see tremendous changes happening to you. Most of all, conflict would slowly cease. As conflict ceases, slowly something will happen. You will begin to feel connected. And then when you begin to feel connected, you will find that thought subsides. Then that which thought cannot touch would start expressing itself. Because that which would come in cannot be touched by thought because it's not a concept, it is not a belief, it is not a view, it is not even an experience which the mind always experiences. No, it's something very living, what we call the present. It's very, very living. That would take in, that would come in of its own, and that is the benediction we are talking about. And to get there, you have to move step by step. Go inside, discover, accept, love. These are automatic sequences. It does not require great time, energy, and effort. Only the first phase takes time, energy, and effort. And if you use the blessing, it gets quite fast. Thereafter, no time is required, no energy is required, no effort is required. Now suppose there is a snake in that hall where you are there, and then all of you are jumping in great fear. Then suddenly somebody brings a torch, and you discover it's not a snake, it's a rope. Fear has disappeared instantaneously. It does not take any time, does not take any energy, does not take any effort. You saw and you are free. To see is to be free. It does not take any of these things. But the whole trouble is getting a torchlight and putting a torchlight and seeing what is there. That is the effort that is required on your part. Once that is done, slowly you'll find something very remarkable happens. First you feel there's a peace. Then you discover conflict is absent. Nothing has changed. Your wife is still nagging you, your husband is still troubling you, your son is disobeying you, you have problems with your friend. But strangely, those things have not changed, but it is no more affecting you. You're simply taking it in your stride, and even that is giving you joy. And little by little you find, even the other is slowly changing. And when that happens, thought quite strong. The thought is the mischief maker. The thought is measurement. It's all the time measuring things, and because it is measuring things, the beauty is lost. Reality is lost. So thought subsides and reality comes into focus. Along with reality comes something which I would not like to talk about. That you have got to discover it for yourself. I would simply call it the benediction. It is there. So it's like a sequence, naturally happens. And I hope that all of you could get there latest by 2012 when we could make a big impact on the planet, helping a lot of people. So we'll go into all these things at a deeper level in the subsequent Skype sessions. We move on to the third question now.